Okay, I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you guys this virtual party schedule. Okay, so on this virtual party schedule, my very first thing on here is mailing the packet. Okay, so party planner, do you remember on Consultant's Corner what I showed you under your name and going to that order? Okay, those party planners, I put one of those, and here is an example of this. When I send them and put them in the packet, here's what I do. Okay, so I will write on here, here's the first page. I will write on here, when am I going to start the party? Their start party date. Then I write on here, invite 150 people, 5 outside orders. Flip it over on the back. I put our goal star of 800, okay, because I don't tell them their goal is $200 in sales. Because what's going to happen is all your parties are going to end up around $200. So I tell them our goal is at least $800 in sales, because I basically say you fake it till you make it, okay? So what happens is if you keep encouraging each of your hosts to get $800 in sales, even if that's not your average, what's most likely going to happen is that's going to become your party average, because all your hosts are working towards that goal, okay? And then down at the bottom, I will star this kit credit coupon. So when they have a 300 or above show, they can use 25 or 50 if their party's at least 400 of their free towards one of these kits. Okay, so I want all my hosts to know about that opportunity, so I put a big star, okay? So this is the first thing that goes in my packet. Okay, so I have this packet. And then the next thing, I showed you guys the host and the guest special. Okay, so I go into marketing imagery, explore, print off my host special, my guest special, and I usually do throw in one of these receipts for the month. So that is host special, guest special. Opportunity brochure, that comes in your kit. And then I do one catalog. All of these things together cost less than $2 to mail. Okay, so once I've sent that packet, I go into my calendar here. And then I will, if you can see right here, none of these, I have the date for when the party's scheduled to start and who they booked from. But notice that I don't have an X yet for packet mailed. Okay, and once I do put them in the mail, I mark that off and I put an X right by it. Okay, so it's kind of my tracking system to know whether I have or have not mailed a packet yet. Okay, so my parties that I do in particular, they run from Saturday to the following Friday. So in my phone, I don't know if you guys ever use your notes section at all, but I do. I use my notes section. So I go into my notes section, and the wording that you see, like this one right here, do you see on Monday where it says send this text to the host? I take this document, okay? The easiest way to do it is once I send you the link in Messenger, okay, is to copy the wording, okay, copy it, and then paste it into a note that says Monday, okay? So like my note section, it just says in here, virtual party schedule. Anything that I want to send to any host, I copy and I paste in here. So let's say that I'm in Chicago, or I'm out doing things and I'm like, okay, what do I need to take care of today? Well, it's right in my phone under Monday, okay? So this is what I send my hosts that are coming up on Saturday, okay? So I have Saturday starting parties. So I want to reach out to my hosts, because I can't even tell you guys how many of our current consultants and even directors will say, oh my goodness, I have a party that's starting Saturday and it's Thursday and I haven't even talked to my host yet. Okay, I honest to goodness never have that problem, because every Monday I'm reaching out to my hosts every Monday. Okay, so it doesn't fail. So I will just send them this. I just was wondering if you received your packet in the mail. Be sure to pull it out and look through it. I want your party to be a success. With all the Facebook changes, I have a couple tips I want to go over with you. When in the next couple days can you chat for 5 to 10 minutes? I talk to every one of my hosts. And I know not everyone does this, but I think it's really important to touch base with your host on a personal level. Because also something that happens in every one of my parties is my hosts listen and they do exactly what I say. Because we have developed a relationship and I've actually talked with them. Okay, so if you scroll down to the bottom here, you have to go all the way down to the bottom of this document. It says host coaching call virtual schedule. Okay, so if I pull this up in this same folder by my desk that I just showed you guys, this party planner. Okay, I also have this host coaching call printed out and put right in my folder by my desk. Okay, so I still will pull this out and use it on my host coaching calls because I want to make sure that I'm remembering all the information that I need to say to every host. Okay, so this is what this call is going to look like. I'm going to switch back and forth between this and the document to show you guys a couple examples. Okay, so first things, thanks for doing the virtual party. Did you receive your packet? Okay, most of all, I already asked them that typically. So the first 2 days are going to be pre-party posts where we're making sure all your guests are in the party and everyone's ready to start. Okay, I asked them, do you have an iPhone or an Android? Okay, and the reason that I asked them is right here. Okay, so if we go back to this party schedule, when I'm sending the personal invite to my hosts, okay, and this is the personal invite right here, okay, it looks like this when you Facebook message them, okay. If they have an iPhone that they're sending it from, it's going to have an arrow right here. If it's an Android, I think they have to hold down on the invite and then their messenger contacts will pull up. If they have an iPhone, they just hit the arrow and then it looks like this. Their messenger contacts pop up and then just click send, 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 send. And it sends this message individually to the contacts that they click send. Okay, so I want to make sure Android or iPhone, which one do they have? That's how they're going to send out this invite. Okay, so that's why I asked them that question. Okay, so do you have an Android and iPhone? Number 2, the best way we can make your party successful is to be present and commenting. I don't expect them to be in the party all day, but if you can go in a few times a day and comment on every post in some way, this will really help with the participation of your party. Since they are your friends and not mine, when you comment, they are more likely to see the post as a notification and in their newsfeed. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 thing that I tell them, you're going to receive a 50% off item from everyone that books from their party. Pampered Chef does that. You don't have to cover that. Pampered Chef does it. It's called the Future Party Pick. Okay, so if they have someone that books from their party, they can get a 50% off item from the person that booked. Okay, I let them know if they get 3 bookings from their party as a thank you from me, I'm going to give you, I've been doing fall product. The range is from $25 to $45. If you could comment on all the posts about bookings, encouraging your friends, and be looking for 3 friends you think would make great hosts, I'd really appreciate your help with this. Number 4, on the second to the last day of the party, I'm going to send you a message that I want you to forward on to everyone that is a member of your party. It's a reminder that tomorrow is the last day to place your order. I'll be able to tell when you send this message because people will start ordering. Also, I'm going to challenge you to get 5 outside orders from friends that are not on Facebook. Text the link to order to people on your phone and that you think would like to order. Even sometimes when you invite people to your Facebook party, that doesn't mean they remember to place the order. Okay, this will help orders get in. The reason that I talk about this is because this is huge, guys. If they will send the reminders, I usually get a ton more orders coming in the second to the last day. Okay, so I just want to make sure that they understand that and the importance of that. So the last thing that I say to them, and I say this to every one of my hosts, I ask them, did you see that Kit Credit coupon in your packet? Have you ever thought about doing something like Pampered Chef? I'd love for you to watch me this week. And if you think it's something you're interested in, I would love to tell you more. Now, if you ask them, have you ever thought about Pampered Chef? And they may say no. They may say, I don't know, I've never thought about it. They may say, oh, I've tried other stuff before and I'm just not good at it. Okay. Whatever they say, you can just say, watch me this week. You know, and if it's something you're interested in at the end, I would love to talk more with you about it. And then I'll say to them throughout the party, holy cow, you're already doing my job. You're amazing at this. You know, if they're doing a great job as a host, I point that out to them. I will tell you guys, if you don't offer this business in some way, even if you're like, oh, they already have 3 jobs and they would, or they have enough money, they don't need anything like Pampered Chef, I will say don't ever prejudge, because you may not know actually what's going on with this person. I was at Pampered Chef conference a couple years ago, and one of the home office reps said that she did a course called Recruiting from the Heart. And she sat on her stool and she talked about, you know, her story and everything. And she said they had that one nice outfit that they wore every Sunday to church. She put on this part. People had no idea where she actually lived and that they barely had food throughout the week. But she put on this face, you know, every time she was around someone. And so you honestly, truly never know, you know, what someone may be going through at the time. So I try to tell every single person. And I've had people that I haven't shared with. And what has happened is a few years later, they decided to sign up, and it wasn't me that they signed up with. Okay. They went with someone else because I didn't ask them. Okay. So if they ever, you're basically just dropping it in their ear. And if now's not the time, that's okay. But there may come a time where it is the time. And if you didn't offer it to them, they're not going to come back to you. Okay. So I always try to say these things to them on this call to let them know about Pampered Chef and what it could do for them. All right. So going back into this document. Okay. So Monday, we did the host coaching call now. So Thursday, remember our party started on Saturday. So Thursday, this is what I'm sending them. Okay, this is what I send the host first. Send this message personally on Facebook Messenger. So they add themselves and they send it to at least 150 people on Thursday and Friday. Then I send this to them. Okay, when you send this to them in Facebook Messenger, it looks like this. Okay, but what you're going to change is this link is their Facebook group link. So you can copy this. Okay, and then when you paste it, I'll send a message to myself. Okay, when you paste it, it's going to look like this. Okay, so then all they have to do, if it's from a computer, they're just going to have a forward button. iPhone, it'll be an arrow. Android, I think they have to hold down on it. So if you click on it, up pop my contacts. So send, 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 go through, send it, send it, send it, send it, send it. Okay, so they're doing that first to 150 people in their contacts. Okay, now, next thing, after they do that, Friday evening, I send this to them. Okay, so guys, this is wording that I have saved in the note on my phone under Friday. So I know that I need to go in Friday evening and send this to them. I don't even have to pull up this Evernote document. I just have this wording saved on my phone. I just copy and paste it. Okay, so here's another tip. They're going to post this on their personal Facebook wall. Okay, this is what they post on the wall. This is their Facebook group link. Okay, it's just letting people know that they're having a party. They'd like to shop from the couch, click on the link and join. Okay, so I send that to them Friday night. Now, pre-party posts, they start on Saturday and Sunday. The party runs Monday through Friday. Okay, so now my party is started. Monday morning, after the party starts, I'm going to send this message to my hosts individually and let them know the party's starting and to jump on and play. So here's what I send them. Hey girl, party, or guy, whoever you're speaking with. You want to say hey girl if it's a guy. I always say hey, however you talk. If you don't say hey girl, don't say hey girl. If you're like hey, then do a hey. Party's kicking off this morning. In order to kick it off, can you message this to everyone so they know your party's starting? This will help people that are in there to start participating. So Monday, to all my parties that have started, send this to my hosts. They go in and message a reminder, hey, they send this. My party kicked off this morning with the game. You can earn tickets just for playing. Thank you for being a part of my party. Okay, so they can go in and send this to everyone. Okay, so party's kicked off. There we go. Now, here's what I also do on Monday. So when you have a party, on the right-hand side, I'll just use Team PC Hotshots for an example. Okay, do you see right here where it says you have two new members this week? Write a post to welcome them. If you click on Write Post, there's our 2 new members. Okay, so what I would do now, I go over here. Here's my wording. Copy it. Instead of saying this, I want to say this. Party officially starts today. Woohoo! Thank you so much for being a part of the party and jumping on here. Be sure to check out the games that start this morning. You get a ticket for every guess you make. We're going to have a great time this week, except yours is going to have all the people that joined your party, okay? So then what I do, I'll write on here, you guys have a fun week ahead of you. So I just type in the gifts here. Fun week ahead of you. There it is. Okay, or you can pick anything you want to say. You don't have to pick that one. You can pick woohoo or yay or whatever GIF you want. So then I post it. It tags everyone that has joined the party. Okay, so that is the next thing I do. On Tuesday, now this is going to be in the outline, okay? So this is actually already in the outline that we share with you guys, but I just make sure I put it in here just so we remember to do it. This is on Tuesday. This post happens here. I would answer this question. This is a giveaway post, and your name will be added to one of the final drawings. I would totally host a party if blank. This is so the host, so the guests can say, oh, if I only had more friends, or if I only had more time. Okay, whatever it is that they think they can't host a party, this is a chance for them to say it. So what I have my host do is this right here. I send this to my host. Today you're going to see a post that talks about booking a party. Can you please go in this post and tag 3 of your friends that you think would make great hosts, please? Thank you so much for being a great host in your party. Okay, so they're supposed to go on this post and tag 3 friends that they think would make great hosts. Okay, that's their task that I have them do on Tuesday. All right, so moving to Wednesday. Wednesday is a day I do quite a bit of things in my party. Okay, so the first thing that I do, I have my hosts send this personally to 10 people. Okay, here's what I send them first. Since you've been so amazing, I have something I'd like to offer you. If you can find 3 people to host a party, I will add at $50 in free product to your host order. You can do whatever you are comfortable doing. If it is, I will add a product, whatever it is that you feel comfortable with, that's what you can do. Okay, I just put on there 50 free product to your host order. You pick out what the extra item is that you want to add. Okay, I'm going to get you some wording you send out. Thank you truly for commenting and playing the games. Today is usually a slower commenting day, so if you can tag some people in the post and do some gifts to see if they will comment, that would be great. Thank you. Okay, so I have them send this. Here is what they sent. Thanks so much for joining us in the party this week. We've learned so much. I wanted to check with you to see if you may be interested in earning a lot of free products like I am this week. My consultant is super fun, and hosting an online show is a cinch. It literally only takes a few minutes a day to post one thing she sends you. She has a couple openings for next month, and it's double free month, which means you could get double the amount of free that you usually do. I only need 3 hosts to get my free gift. I'll attend if you have one. What do you say? So they send that out to 10 people. Okay, this is Wednesday. Once again, this wording is in my phone. So on Wednesday, I go in and say, okay, what do I need to do today? Oh yeah, I need to send this message to my host and then follow it up with this message. Both of these are saved in my phone. Okay, the next thing I do is something I post personally on the page. Now this is not in the outline. I save these images to my phone, and I save this wording under Wednesday. Okay, and the reason this is not in the outline, because not every host, some already may have a booking, some may not. Okay, so I can't just do one of these. There's 3 different ones. So this one is just if no parties have been booked yet, this is just this general one. If they have 1 party booked, I post that one, 2, 3. Okay, so wherever they are at, I post this wording with that picture. Okay, so I post that in the party. Then later in the evening, this is part of the outline. Okay, you're going to see this bonus extra 25 tickets. We're going to try something different this evening. Instead of commenting below, send me a personal message with your 5 items. Then comment done below as well, so we know you have sent yours. Have a great evening. Okay, so the reason that I do this, okay, because at my cooking show, I can have personal conversations with people. I can ask them about their kids. I can ask them how they know the host. I can ask them what Pampered Chef products they have. In a virtual party, I don't get to know people as well as I did in my cooking shows. So this is a way that I can start conversation with them. Okay, so they send me their 5 grocery list items. I send back to them, thank you so much. You get 25 tickets. You have been awesome in this party. Thank you so much for all your participation in the party. Do you have any Pampered Chef products? The reason that I ask them that is because it's a question that's going to require them to answer back. Oh yes, I have so many Pampered Chef products. I've been buying them for 25 years. No, I don't have any Pampered Chef products. This is actually the first party that I went to. And then I'll say, oh my goodness, I'm so glad that you joined us. What has been your favorite so far? It is just a conversation that I am talking to them, getting to know them a little bit, that ultimately can end up in a booking. Okay? So that's why I start this personal conversation. So Thursday, I changed my graphic to 2 days left in the party. I changed my cover photo. Okay, and I post this. This is later on in the outline. This is about the Pampered Chef business. They answer which one of these are them. Okay, and then I send them a personal message if they answered. I will show you that in just a little bit. Okay, so here we are on Thursday. Remember that message that I talked to my host about, that they are sending out to remind people that tomorrow's the last day of the party? This is it. I send this to the host first on Thursday. Send this message out to members in all your party, all individually. Please, if you do, you will start seeing the orders come in. I'll be able to tell because they will start ordering. So please go through, personally message this, and send text to people that aren't in your party. Remember, our goal is to get 5 outside orders from people that are not on your party. Thanks for being a great host. Here is what they are sending. This is their Pampered Chef ordering link. Okay, not their Facebook group link. This is how people order from Pampered Chef website for their party. Okay, so they're sending this out to every person that's in their party. Okay, or they're texting it out too to people that are not in their party. Okay, so we're still on Thursday. I post this in the party. If you could have any item or set from our catalog, what would it be? 25 tickets for your answer below. Okay. Every person that answers this question, I'm sending a personal message to. Okay. The personal message, when they respond, personally message them about how they can get their item for free by hosting a party. Okay. The next thing that I do on Thursday, okay, is I go through my last 2 sets of games. On Thursday, I always do a guessing game in the morning. Okay, so people that are still playing these games at this point are going to be the best ones that are going to book a party still. So I go through my Wednesday game and I go through my Thursday game and I message every single person in that game. Okay. And I'm going to show you guys an example of my party in just a little bit. Okay, Friday, I change it again to the last day to order. Okay, and then Saturday, when you set up your party in Pampered Chef website, if I start it on a Saturday, it's going to close on a Saturday. Like that's just the window of time that they set for it. So I will tell everyone that's closing on Friday, but I always extend it to Saturday. Always. So Saturday morning, I wake up, I change this cover photo. It says party extended, click here to order. And then I post the host link and say, they're this far from their goal. Let's help them reach it. They've been amazing. I let them know how much more their host needs, where they're at, parties extended. Let's help them get there. All of that stuff is happening Saturday morning. First thing, as people are getting up in their beds, just waking up, scrolling on Facebook there. Okay, they're seeing, oh, party was extended. Okay, so that is what it looks like in a week. Now, guys, what I have done is on a piece of paper, okay, I have on here Monday, and I'm going to type this out. I have on here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so I have on here like change cover photos, announce winners in the parties, the ones that just ended. Okay, send out future host texts, because on Monday, remember, I'm sending out those future host texts. Tag new members in the parties. This is for my current parties that are starting on Monday and what I'm doing to finish up my parties. And the ones that are starting on Saturday, here's what else I need to do. Okay, so what I did was I went through this virtual party schedule, okay, and I wrote down, oh, on Monday, this is what I need to do in my party that's coming up. This is what I need to do in my party that's happening right now. Okay, so when I sit down at my desk, or maybe you have this information on your phone, I know if on Monday, I'm like, okay, I got to change that cover photo. I need to tag the members in the party. I've got to announce, whatever I need to. So it's all right here. I don't sit down and go, gosh, I feel like I have so much to do today and I don't even know where to start. Okay, I have an exact plan on Monday, what I need to do. Okay, so if you guys can start doing that now, I will save you years of frustration. Okay, because there's so many times I've sat down without a plan, didn't know what I should be doing, and just kind of fly by the seat of my pants. Oh, I think I need to get this done today. Oh, I need to get this done today. Now I don't do that anymore. I know exactly what I need to get done today. Okay, so let me share with you one of my parties here. Now, I do have my parties set up in a business page. Okay, so if I go to my pages over here on the left, and then I go to my groups, this was a party that I had last week. Okay, so there you see my party extended because that was the last thing that I did. Okay, now to change the cover photo, you click and then it's going to say description right here. So I just say click on your host link to order, and then I put the host links. Now, if you notice here, I have 3 hosts in here. I do block parties, so I have multiple hosts in one. But I don't want to confuse you guys with that right now, okay? So you're going to see, though, my thank yous. I posted those today, okay? My hosts were great. They were posting. I'm so close. Her party ended up at $1,100, okay? Every one of them were challenged differently, okay? You're going to see thank yous. There's my party extended. So look at this, guys. When you change your cover photo, you come down here, click on it. Before this, you're just going to see add a description. In that add a description, that's where I put click on your host link to order, and then I posted this information. All I had to do was go to the top right here. This is pinned to the top. So all I had to do was copy this information and then go in and add my description. I pasted this. Okay. So party extended. You're going to see lots of thank yous. Okay, so here we are on the last day. So see, I use like this graphic. This host ended up over $600. Okay, so I posted on here. Okay, how close she was to her goal. All of this stuff is in the outline. Okay, there's another one. Okay, so this one, her party got over 300. Okay, hers was a little bit slower. I will say she only had 10 people in this party, despite me telling her multiple times to get more. Okay, so here you see the last day to order. This is what it looked like on Friday. Change this cover photo, put those in there. Same thing. Clicked on the picture. Oh, right there. See how it says add a description? Okay, because this one does not say click to order. So all you would do, see, add a description. There's your links. And then you done editing. Okay, just to show you what it looks like. Okay, so here is the challenge. Okay, do you see right here where it says message? Okay, this is how you can send them a personal message directly to their inbox. It doesn't go to that weird folder. Okay, so you just do message. Okay, so on the last game, okay, so here's an example. This is one of my last games. Okay, so in here, I would just go in here, message, and message right in here. Okay, now, did I put on there what I message? I can't remember if I did or not. Yep, right here. Okay, so this is what I would message. Hey girl, you've been so amazing in this party. Don't know if you've ever thought about it at all, but I think you would make an amazing host. All you have to do is exactly what you already have been doing in this party, but you will get the free half price and discounts. Next month is double free month, which means you can get double the amount of free that you would typically get. It is the month that my hosts wait to do their parties in each year. What do you think? Would you be interested in doing a January party? So I will literally copy that wording, go in and message this to every single person. Now, here's the thing. I keep track of it on this notebook, okay? Because if I'm going to do this game and the other game that I did the day before, I don't want to send the same message to the same person, okay? So I'm going to write down on this first game here who all I sent it to. Now, like she ended up booking a party. She's a current host. She's a past host. You know, so obviously you're going to send it to people that aren't current hosts, okay? So then, okay, so let's see this one. Okay, Shannon has 2 parties booked. I tag the people that booked the parties. I get this one. Then, see down here, Donna Jo Payton said she would do one. Thank you, Donna. This host is super excited and determined, so she got her 3 bookings. Okay. So she also had 1,100 in sales. Sometimes it all depends on your host. If you have a host that you can excite and get determined, it makes all the difference. Okay, so you're gonna see thank yous. Okay, so there's another one. Now, this is the other game that I do. Name a word people yell at the TV game, at the TV during a football game. Okay, so then I would go into this game as well, and I message these people. I just want to make sure these people are not the same people as these other people. Okay, so that's why I write down if I sent them a message. Okay, so that is basically walking through a week of what my virtual parties look like. Guys, I've been doing virtual parties, golly, probably about 4 years now. So I will say I did not know what in the world I was doing at first. The first couple years, probably, flying by the seat of our pants. All of us were, because virtual parties were new. We were trying to figure out how to do them. So I was determined this year, because I didn't want to do as many cooking shows. My kids are getting older. They have lots of sports and lots of things going on. Okay, so I was determined to make virtual parties truly work. And so I really talked to a lot of people, and I figured out what works best for me. Okay, so that's how I kind of developed that plan. And I've just been doing that this year. And honestly, the last 4 months, I haven't even had a cooking show. Due to the fall was crazy busy with football and cheerleading for my son and my daughter. So I love that you can do this. And so if you can have a plan and you can stay organized and you can stay on top of your parties, it makes all the difference in your parties. So I hope that some of these tips and some of these ideas helped you, and maybe you got something that you didn't already know. So I'm going